So what's up guys, it's here by NUKES, and welcome back to another big baller video on Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Multiplayer Season 1 Reloaded. In today's video, I want to go ahead and show you guys my top 10 meta class setups within Black Ops 6 Multiplayer. These are the 10 guns that I end up using whenever I have to try my hardest. This is like, basically, if I want to guarantee myself a nuke, these are the top 10 guns I'm the most comfortable with, have the lowest amount of recoil to me, fastest time to possible, and of course amazing movement speed, and you're going to be able to benefit the most from using these classes. I personally play Black Ops 6 to get high kills, the nukes, and just enjoy myself on the game. So if you're looking forward to raising your KD, doing better in the game, and just enjoying the game overall a little bit more, then make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and turn on those post notifications. If you're new to the channel, I upload high kill gameplays here on Black Ops 6 or Warzone, and I also give you guys information on how to run the guns to the best of their ability, and you guys get to see some epic nukes, awesome editing, and whatever the case is. If you enjoy everything here, then definitely do subscribe, as we're on the road to 250,000 subscribers for the Black Ops 6 year here, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. But I'm sure you guys have had enough of my blabbering. Let's go ahead and start things off with the number 10 gun here. And that's actually going to be the marksman rifle for the DM10. This thing is like a 2-shot or a 3-shot kill, and I think it's kind of underrated. A lot of people are kind of like putting it under the radar. You got to use this gun and give it a shot. Let's go ahead and give you guys a 5 attachment class setup and an 8 attachment class setup. And just so you guys know, every gun that you see here will be given a 5 attachment and an 8 attachment build for you guys to enjoy. Starting things off, the optic is going to be the Kepler Microflex, allowing us to have a really clean sight and thus be able to be more precise with this weapon because the iron sights are kind of ugly. The muzzle here is going to be a suppressor, keeping us off the medium every time we shoot, allowing us to build up our streak. But if you want a little bit more recoil control with the DM10 because it does kick a bit, you can use compensator, muzzle brake, or porta compensator. I recommend the compensator overall if you don't know what to choose, but I'm going to stay off the mini-map personally. Rear grip here is going to be our ergonomic grip, allowing us to have more slide of fire speed and dive of fire speed, taking advantage of that on-new movement, and then extra ADS speed to be more snappy. The stock here is going to be the buffer weight stock for maximum vertical and horizontal recoil control. This gun hardly has any recoil when you put this on, and now we're able to use rapid fire to really maximize this gun's potential. And that's exactly what the 5th attachment is going to be here, rapid fire, allowing us to have a faster fire rate, thus giving our 2-shot kill and our 3-shot kill capabilities way more faster and allowing us to have a faster time to kill. So literally the DM10 with just these 5 attachments is all that you definitely need in my opinion. Like I said, it does kick a bit to the, in the vertical direction, so you want to go ahead and like switch things off. You could just end up using a compensator instead, but I don't think it's that bad. Especially for the ranges here in Black Ops 6 multiplayer. I think you'll be overall really confident with this joint, and my gun's glowing. That's how you know it's freaking OP. But of course, this is the 5 attachment build. Let's give you guys an 8 attachment build real fast. And here we have our 8 attachment class setup, adding on the underbarrel of the Ranger handguard for both horizontal recoil control and sprinting movement speed to allow us to be more accurate and move around faster. We've got the extended mag 1 to have 25 rounds instead of 20 rounds, and the laser destroy lock laser for a little bit more accuracy. And we could equip this on the gun. This is going to feel a tremendous ton better. Plus, you also got a little bit more movement. You're going to feel a lot more, circumstantial, I guess you could say, with the DM10. You're going to see a little bit more of an advantage using this build in particular. Of course, you can use either the 5 attachment or the 8 attachment build. The DM10 is dangerous. Before we go over the 9 other crazy amazing guns in this video, let's go ahead and talk about the general loadout that I end up using. So for my secondary, I'm either using the Strider 9mm or the Strider 22, which if you want the builds, here's the Strider 9mm build. Go ahead and copy it if you need. And here's the Strider 22 build that I end up using. I refer more to the Strider 22 just because it just feels better and it's faster to pull out. I'm not usually running around with the Siren or the Strider 22. So for a reliable secondary, I definitely prefer the pistol here. For the rest of our loadout, the tactical is going to be the stim shot to help us stay alive. The lethal, the Semtex has got extra kills, or you can use blast traps or whatever you're comfortable with. Fueled upgrade is usually a scrambler, but I have a assault pack just because I use this for store bundle videos or whatever. Perk 1 is going to be scavenger to replenish our lethal and our tactical. And perk 2 is going to be assassin to allow us to get extra score. And then perk 3 is going to be double time, so we can move around the map a lot more faster. And our specialty is going to be enforcer, allowing us to have extra movement speed and a faster health regeneration rate after every kill. So in case I don't have a stim shot ready or whatever the case is, I'll just heal up naturally fast. This is pretty much a class setup that keeps me alive. Now right now I have the wild card of gunfighter because I am running 8 attachments and all these class setups, for example. But usually if I'm running a 5 attachment build, I'm running the wild card of perk greed, which allows me to get a 4th perk, and that 4th perk is usually flag jacket to help me stay alive, or you can use ghost or ninja in place of that. But that's pretty much my general loadouts on every single one of these class setups, as you guys can see. So going over to the number C9 weapon, or the second gun here for today's video, we got the AK-74. Boasts high damage, one of the fastest fire rates, or not the fastest fire rates, but one of the fastest time to kills out of all the ARs in the game. And it's not that hard to control, at least in my opinion. Let's give you guys the class. I think we got that Kepler Microflex. We want a cleaner sight so we can be more precise. Muzzle here is going to be the suppressor to stay off the minimap and build up our streak. But like always, you're free to use the compensator or the ported compensator for a little bit more accuracy. On the barrel here, you need the vertical foregrip. This gun has a bit of kick, and you want to be able to manage that a little bit more easily. Magazine is going to be extended mag 1 for a 40-round mag, so you have a little bit extra ammo and a little bit more leeway for multiple opponents. And our rear grip here is going to be the ergonomic grip for, once again, all the omni-movement benefits and a faster ADS speed. And legitimately, with 5 attachments, this is what the AK-74 feels pretty good with. But like I said, if you don't like the suppressor, or you don't feel this gun is comfortable to you at all, you know, switch out the suppressor for a compensator. But I think with all the visual recoil changes they've done, I'm pretty proficient at using the AK, in my opinion. Now, of course, this is a 5 attachment class. Let's give you guys that ultimate 8 attachment build. And now with the 3 additional attachments, we added on long barrel for maximum damage range, the stock at the balance stock for overall more movement, and the fire mod of recoil springs to allow us to have even more recoil control in all directions. And when you put this on, this is like the most optimal way to run the AK-74. But of course, if you're looking for more accuracy, switch out the suppressor for some sort of compensator. And you can see that this gun is just way more easier to control. So try it out for yourselves. I love the AK. Always feels reliable to me. It just takes a little bit more skill to use. Next up on our list here, we got the beautiful, beautiful Model L. And we got the STG blueprint, which you get at like Prestige 2, level 50. So make sure you're prestiging at least up to Prestige 3, because getting this STG, the iron sights are so clean. Starting things off here, we got the muzzle of the suppressor, of course, keeping us off the minimap. But if you want less recoil, use the ported or the compensator. The barrel here is actually going to be the reinforced barrel. Usually I do end up using the long barrel, but in this case I am running rapid fire and I lose a little bit of bullet velocity. So having both damage range and bullet velocity on this gun is going to help maximize its potential. But I could use long barrel if I wanted to. I just want more consistency personally. Magazine is going to be extended mag 1, so I have a 40-round mag. But sometimes I contemplate whether or not I want an extended mag 2, because I find like I run out of ammo on this gun way too much. But extended mag 1 doesn't really give you too many downsides, which is what I like about it. At this point, you guys know whatever rear grip I use is usually the ergonomic grip. And our fire mod for the STG or the Model L here is going to be rapid fire, giving us a faster time to kill, and thus it's going to be a lot more lethal. Of course, if you're not running the special STG blueprint here, you can replace the reinforced barrel for like an optic or whatever. But because we do have the STG blueprint here, we got those clean iron sights, and the gun is still super controllable, which is what I love to see here. So rock the gun however way you want. I love the way the Model L feels with this, but if you don't need rapid fire, you know, put on recoil springs, and the gun is deadly accurate. Or you can put an underbarrel on. Let's give it 8 attachments though. And when it comes to the 8 attachment class setup, we added on the vertical foregrip for even more recoil control on this gun, stock of the balance stock for more movement, and the laser to strike lock laser for ADS accuracy. And now we feel even more cracked out with this weapon, and its iron sight changes a little bit, which is kind of interesting. Not sure what attachment does that. I think it's a combination of all the attachments here. And it feels really fresh and clean to use. That's the Model L. Very amazing. Next up, we got an SMG here that I love using, and that's going to be the good old C9. It's basically just a better Jackal PDW to me, and it melts. Let's rock and roll. For our 5 attachment class, we got the suppressor, of course, but of course, you want more accuracy, compensator or ported. The barrel here is going to be the long barrel to really maximize the power of this gun, but don't be afraid of using the reinforced barrel if you're going to really stretch out those ranges. I just love the long barrel though. Underbarrel is going to be that good old vertical foregrip for maximum horizontal recoil control, keeping the gun super steady and accurate. Our magazine is going to be the extended mag 2 for a 50-round mag, allowing us to body a lot of opponents while reloading. And the rear grip's the ergonomic grip, which shouldn't be a surprise at this point. And when you run these 5 attachments, the C9, the beautiful MP5, is going to be perfectly precise in your hands. And for an SMG, it already has amazing movement. It's got a lot of power now. You can even snipe some people, as you guys can see. With an SMG, this thing's a freaking freak. Literally a freak. Let's make it more powerful, though, with an 8 attachment build. And like I said, here's our 8 attachment build, adding on the attachments of the stock, of the balance stock, movement, straight lock leads for more ADS accuracy, and recoil springs for more recoil control. And now our gun is essentially super powered. This thing is literally not gonna miss. And it just is even more amazing than ever. I don't really gotta say much about the C9 or a lot of these guns. They're just amazing, like you watching this video. Next up, we got the tried and true AR, the XM4. I don't think I really need much of an introduction to this gun. Solid time to kill, low recoil, feels great, amazing mastercraft. Let's give you guys a build. Muzzle here is going to be the suppressor. If you need more accuracy for some reason, you know what to switch to. Underbarrel here is going to be the Ranger foregrip, so not only do we get horizontal recoil control, but also some sprinting movement speed to really keep this gun allowing us to rush. Magazine here is going to be the extended mag 2, just because I feel like I run out of ammo on this gun way too much, so you can use the extended mag 1, but the extended mag 2 felt nice to me, and if you really want to go all the way, hey, you can put on that extended mag 3, 100 round drum mag, LMG type of vibe. The stock here gotta be the buffer weight stock. Just like the DM10, this gun is absolutely blessed with this attachment, and it feels like an absolute demon. And for our fire mod, we got the rapid fire. Don't bother with the 3-round burst mod. This gun just feels way better at automatic. And with rapid fire, you got a crazy fast time to kill. You got no recoil. This gun's a cheat code. And if you need a red dot, obviously you can switch out like maybe the Ranger foregrip or something. But with this Mastercraft, there's no need for a fucking red dot. I mean, this gun's a joke, bro. What else do I gotta say? Let's put on 8 attachments, though. Like, literally, if I don't want to try in Black Ops 6 at all, I just put this gun on because it's so easy, and I just camp with it. Barrel is going to be the long barrel. We also added on the laser to strut laser for ADS accuracy, and then we added on the ergonomic grip for all the omni-movement benefits. But legit, the 5 attachments are enough on this gun. But with this, you got way more versatility. You know, for one, you get even less recoil. You get a little bit more power, and you got a little bit more speed. It's just... Do I need to say more? just keep watching the video, please. Next up, we got the fastest killing SMG that I'm super comfortable with, and it's an absolute demon. And that's going to be the Kompakt 92. Let's give you guys the class. Muzzle here is going to be the suppressor, but of course, if you don't want to deal with the recoil, you can make it a little bit easier with the ported or the compensator, whichever one. I like being off the minimap though. Underbarrel is going to be the vertical foregrip because we need as much recoil control on this little beast as possible. Magazine, we need the extended mag 3 because you're going to be out of ammo by the time you can say I. Rear grip is going to be the ergonomic grip, and our fire mod's got to be the recoil springs. You need to keep this gun under control, and it's kind of hard to do that without the recoil springs. But there you guys go. This Kompakt 92, it's a melt machine. Like, especially if you use this joint on Nuketown, and as long as you're able to control the recoil at least decently well, at range, you could definitely find some success. But like I said, it's an SMG. It doesn't have the best recoil benefits. It's that up close and personal melt machine. So keep it as such. But of course, we can make it even better with an 8 attachment build. And here's our 8 attachment build for the Kompakt 92. We added on the barrel, the long barrel, for a little bit more damage over range. We changed to the CQB grip. Just personally, I like it better on the Kompakt in this case. We added on the stock of the balance stock. And we got the strut laser for both movement and accuracy, or whatever the case is, for the last 2 attachments. And there you guys go. When it comes to adding on the long barrel, I feel like it makes a decent difference. Especially because the Kompakt 92 doesn't have that much damage range at all. So it definitely melts a little bit faster. But with that being said, you shouldn't rely on it for farther range kills. Still keep your engagements relatively up close, and you end up streaking and having fun on the game. Next up, we got to use the fastest firing, or the fastest killing, fully automatic AR, and that's going to be the AS Val. Even though they've nerfed it like twice over the last couple of months, I still think it's one of the most proficient guns in the game, especially if you just kind of treat it as an SMG AR hybrid. Let's give you guys a class. Barrel here is going to be the suppressed long barrel, maximizing that damage range. Underbarrel is going to be that vertical foregrip for maximum horizontal recoil control, really keeping this gun under control. Magazine is going to be the extended mag 3 for the ultimate 45 round mag, just giving you as much ammo as possible. Rear grip is going to be that ergonomic grip, and the recoil springs is going to be our fire mod, giving us the most accuracy possible. And when it comes to these 5 attachments, this is all you need on the AS Val, literally. Thing is so accurate, so precise, especially with all the general buffs this gun has gotten. I love this gun. There's not much else to say. Let's give it 3 more attachments though. Now with our 8 attachment build, we have the Capital Microflex red dot, we got the stock of the balance stock for more movement, and the laser to strut laser for more ADS accuracy. And now we really start to beam the opponents. The gun was already freaking killer before, but with the red dot, it just feels like it doesn't move. It's freaking crazy how good this gun is. Use the AS Val or not, you know. All these guns have a different sort of playstyle and preference. Now we're getting to the top 3 guns here. And this KSV, I think I just made a video on it earlier today because it just came out today, this Mastercraft. I love it. It has not as fast time to kill as the Kompakt, but it's right behind the Kompakt, and it's absolutely disgusting. Muzzle is going to be the suppressor. Barrel is going to be the long barrel for maximum damage range. Underbarrel is going to be that vertical foregrip. Magazine is going to be the extended mag 2 for that 50 round mag. And the rear grip is going to be the ergonomic grip for the overall movement that you get from this. And literally, I feel like nobody can fucking stop me with this gun. Like, especially if I keep my engagements up close and I know how to, like, predict the opponents. As long as they don't surprise me, I'm winning gunfights with this gun. This SMG is just too goated. And I mean, I literally smoke my opponents, bro. Like, This is just the perfect blueprint for me because this is like, you know, I smoke these fools out. Yes, sir. Such a funny freaking inspect, bro. I swear. Yeehaw. Anyways, that's just the 5 attachment class, so let's give you guys 8 attachments now. And here's our 8 attachment build for the KSV, and we added on the balance stock for more movement, the straight lock lead for more ADS accuracy, and the recoil springs for more recoil control. And now we just superpower the KSV, literally. This thing is basically like a baby AS Val with just a little less damage range, and it just melts. I don't know what else to say. One of my favorite guns in the game, if not my favorite. It just feels too good. Now these last 2 guns, they're just too easy to use, and like if I'm gonna beast, I'm gonna beast. The Krig C. I don't think anything else needs to be said. Everybody was whining about it when it was in ranked play, and it's still a freaking menace in pubs. Starting things off, we got the optic of the Kepler Microflex. Muzzle is gonna be the suppressor, keeping us out the minimap. Barrel of the long barrel to maximize that damage range. Magazine is gonna be extended mag 1 for a 45 round mag, but don't be afraid of the 70 round mag if you want a little bit more ammo, but I think this looks better. And for our 5th attachment, we got the ergonomic grip, of course, is our rear grip. And I mean, this gun has like no recoil, or very little recoil, I should say. They did increase the recoil at some point, but even then, it's not that hard to control. Just know how to like recognize the powder and how it shoots. And if you need more attachments, you can just put on an 8 attachment build, or sacrifice the long barrel for the underbarrel or the recoil springs. And here we have the 8 attachment build, adding on the vertical foregrip, the stock of the balance stock, and the recoil spring. So now, instead of having good accuracy, we got great accuracy. This thing will not move. Not much at all, I'd say. And of course, if you want to reduce this even further, you could put on a compensator or the ported. This gun's easy money, literally. And now for my number 1 gun that I'm just comfortable with, and if I need to face the sweatiest of the sweatiest people, we got the SOG. Like, statistically, it's like a little bit better than the Jackal, a little bit better than the C9, but not statistically as powerful as the KSV or the Kompakt, but it's like somewhere in the middle there, and all the other attributes just feel really nice in the SOG SMG. Every time I use this thing, I just feel like I can destroy anybody. So let's give you guys that class. Muzzle here, we got the suppressor. Barrel is going to be the long barrel for maximum damage range. Underbarrel is going to be the vertical foregrip for maximum horizontal recoil control. Magazine is going to be the extended mag 2 for a 55 round mag. And for our rear grip, we got the ergonomic grip, of course. And when it comes to these 5 attachments, I mean, it's the SOG. What else can I really say? Feels really, really accurate. I don't think the recoil is that bad on this gun at all. And has some decent damage range as long as you kind of know how to control its recoil at that point. But of course, we can make it even better with an 8 attachment build. And here we've got our 8 attachments on the SOG here for multiplayer. We added on the stock of the balance stock for movement, straight lock blades for ADS accuracy, and the recoil springs for our fire mod. And the gun's even more accurate than before. It's even harder. It's even more easy money to use. And like I said, any of these other guns, if you don't end up using liking the SOG or whatever the heck I'm using here, there's other SMGs, other ARs that you can end up using. The SOG is just something I like rushing with, and it feels good on, especially on Babylon. I just feel like Babylon and the SOG is just a beautiful combo, like a match made in heaven. I love this gun. But there you guys go. Those are my 10 preferred, try-hard, favorite loadouts that just go crazy for me on this game. Like, if you're gonna ask me, Hero, what are your top 10 favorite guns? It would arguably be these guns. It wasn't like playing for fun or whatever. Like, obviously I like sniping, I like shotgunning every so often, but we're just talking SMGs, ARs, hell, even a marksman rifle. These will just make the other team cry with despair and destruction. So, and you know, if you guys end up using these class subs and find success, or you enjoy what you saw here, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. Take some time to make these videos happen, and your support keeps me going further. Seriously, really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/markoverhero. You guys want to see me live or ask me some questions, and enjoy the rest of this holiday season, man. Really appreciate you guys showing that love, and keep being big ballers. I love you all.